Hi, I'm Muntaz, partner of IRB Law, and in this video we're going to talk to you about a non-compete clause in your employment contract. So how much of a non-compete is enforceable in law? The starting point in law is that a non-compete is generally unenforceable. It is only enforceable if certain conditions are met. The first condition that needs to be met if your employer has placed a non-compete in your employment contract is to prove that that company has legitimate interest that it needs to protect because of the job that you do. The company needs to show that you are holding a position in the company and you have access to certain trade secrets, confidential information, and the company needs to restrain you from joining a possible competitor and having this leaked out. Another thing that the company needs to show is that the clause that's embedded in your employment contract is a reasonable one. What is the test in law to consider whether the clause is actually reasonable? There are a few things that the law looks at to consider whether a clause is reasonable. The first is the geography region that the clause tends to prohibit you from. So for example, if you are working for employers in Singapore who doesn't have presence overseas, it may be wholly unreasonable for the company to place a restraint of trade on the activities that you do overseas. The second thing that the courts look at will be the nature of activity that is being restricted. For example again, let's say you are someone that is involved in sales. If the company prohibits sales activities, this may be reasonable as opposed to the company having a blanket prohibition of what you do in a different company. Another factor that the court considers to see whether a non-compete is enforceable is the time that a non-compete restricts you from performing certain activities. The court has held that a non-compete with no time limit tends to be unreasonable as it does not allow the employee to know when he or she can engage in a similar activity. These are some of the things that courts look at after they determine a non-compete is enforceable. Essentially, whether a non-compete is enforceable or whether it is reasonable to hold you to the non-compete is a fact-finding exercise. We encourage you to come to IRB Law for a consultation with one of our lawyers to find out more on whether your non-compete is enforceable and if it is, whether it's a reasonable one for you to comply with. Please like and share this video and thank you for watching.